Hey you delightful people, we have some huge travel news.
In just 1 week's time, we're taking off to Spain and Portugal.
Yes. We're going to be over there for a month and we want to share our itinerary with you so you can follow along on our journey.
We live in a small city on the east coast of Canada called Halifax. We're going to take off from here and actually go backwards to Montreal. We have just a 1 hour layover, so we might be running to the airport for that one.
Then from there, we're gonna head on over to Spain, Barcelona. Once we get to Barcelona, we have 2 days to take in the city. Now, we're gonna hit up Barcelona a few times on this trip. We'll get into that, but I cannot wait for the Spanish food and the amazing city.
Barcelona is gonna be one of the biggest stops on our trip. It's gonna be really tough to pick what to do.
Once we're finished in Barcelona, we're going to head to Madrid by train, a high-speed train. Now, Madrid seems to be the major hub for all the trains between Spain and even Portugal. We're gonna get into that. We're going to Portugal as well.
Madrid is another really big city. We're gonna hit it a couple of times just because of how the train stops work. So hopefully we'll get to explore a couple of areas.
I'm sure we will. From here, we're heading down to Seville. Seville is in the south of Spain and we cannot wait to go there. It is the home of flamenco dancing. Expect us to rip up the carpet. No, don't expect that. The photos we've looked up of Seville look amazing and we learned a couple little facts. It's the largest city in the south of Spain. It also has Christopher Columbus's tomb.
After Seville, we're gonna take a bus, which is something we don't normally do, to Faro in Portugal. This region looks absolutely stunning. It's the Algarve Coast, beautiful white cliffs, green sea, beautiful beaches.
We're really excited for the coastal regions. So here we're going to be exploring the small towns, the coastlines, and really we just want to see those white cliffs. We might be the most excited for this part of the trip.
We have 3 days here.
It's a lot of time.
Next up, we hop on the train again, head to Lisbon, the capital of Portugal.
So Lisbon, it's the largest city in Portugal and it looks amazing. There's cobble streets, old amazing architecture, some beautiful churches over there. We can't wait to just walk around and see what we can find.
Next up, we're back on the train heading northwest to probably a place a lot of people don't explore, a small city called Braga.
I know, Braga looks amazing. Definitely not a lot of tourists there. So charming, you're probably seeing the photos right now, and just really excited to get up there and check it out.
And we have 2 days here.
Perfect amount of time. All right, once we're done in Braga, we're taking another train and heading down to Porto.
So Porto is a coastal city, and you might recognize the name because it's where port wine comes from.
So we don't have a lot of time in Porto. Really the main reason we're going is it's the only place we can catch a train back to Madrid.
So the next day is gonna be the longest travel day of our entire trip.
It is. Once we get back to Madrid, we're just staying 1 night and then the plan is to hit up another neighborhood and see more of the city.
Next up, back to Barcelona, just another quick stop overnight.
Hoping to see more of the city again. We're gonna try to hit a different neighborhood than we did the first time around.
So the final segment of our trip, it's the final week. It's probably what we're most excited about. We're heading up to the Costa Brava region of Spain.
Okay, so why Costa Brava? So originally we were looking at all those Spanish islands and they just look a little too touristy. We did a lot of research and Costa Brava seems like so us. Not a lot of tourists go there. It just looks so cute and charming.
So Costa Brava is a region made up of both mountains, the Pyrenees, and beaches. Loads and loads of gorgeous, empty beaches. Small villages, small medieval villages, I should say.
That's right. And this is probably gonna be the relaxation part of the trip. We're probably gonna rent a car and go see some of these towns. There's beaches everywhere, just tucked away, secret beaches. We're gonna do a lot of research and we're gonna take tons of photos and vlogs so you guys can see the whole thing.
And castles. There's castles.
Castles. We have to go to the castles.
Yes. So after we finished up in Costa Brava, we head back to Barcelona for one final night before we head home to Canada.
That's right.
So while there, we're gonna be taking lots of photos, we're gonna be vlogging, we'll be on Snapchat, we'll be on Instagram stories.
Yep.
Follow along.
Right, so I'll let you guys know what the accounts are now. On Snapchat, just look up Delightful Travelers. Our username is Del Travelers. Instagram, we're Delightful Travelers, all one word. Twitter, we're Del Travelers. Facebook, you can just look up Delightful Travelers, you'll find us. We're gonna be all over social media.
And don't forget, we're Delightful Travelers with 2 L's.
That's right.
We're Canadian.
Also, guys, we need some help from you. We're looking for some suggestions on what to do.
So if you've been to any of these cities or regions, eaten at some great places, done some fun activities that we can't miss, let us know, comment.
Secret beaches. Yes. Secret beaches.
Great tapas.
Yes, that too.
All right, guys, that's it. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe.
And follow along on the journey. Right now, we're on the top of Mount Royale in Montreal, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different.
We're gonna play tourist. We head back to Barcelona for one final night before we head home to Canada.
That's right.
That will be sad.
That will be sad. I'm already sad. Sad.